Hello, 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 hello. Beautiful people of the Sky High Coaching Expand Create Lead Facebook group. Janelle Ryan coming to you live on this very beautiful sunny Friday here in Melbourne. I hope you are well, happy and healthy wherever you are and wherever you are in the world and whenever it is, whether you're catching me live or watching me back on the replay. So if you follow I was going to say something else and then I changed my mind. If you follow my personal Facebook page, if you follow me on there or we're friends, you may have seen a video this week I posted that was a really very old, cute video of a job I used to do quite a few years ago now, which was in the travel industry. I have been so blessed in my life to have embarked on a whole lot of travel around the world. My first overseas adventure was to the US when I was 21, so I have been traveling around the world on and off for just over 30 years now, showing my age. From Pakistan to India, Indonesia, Africa, Canada, the US, Europe, Scandinavia, New Zealand. I have loved, something I love about travel is immersing myself in the culture of that country, that area, and also talking to the people. In depth, sometimes very in-depth, very deep conversations. It's me, right? It's going to be an in-depth and deep conversation eventually. Something I have discovered is we all have there's a desire that is universal. There is a desire that no matter where we live, where we're from, how we grew up, we all deeply desire the same thing: happiness. We all want to be happy. It sounds really simple, doesn't it? Where our individuality comes in, or our uniqueness comes into play, is finding what happiness means to us as individuals. Because what makes me happy is not necessarily what makes you happy. Finding out what those things are that create true joy, happiness, and fulfillment within you. For some people, living a life of fulfillment, joy, and happiness meant going against family traditions. It meant going against societal conditioning. It meant going against current paradigms. It may have taken courage and resilience to get there. For others, finding happiness means moving from a place in their life that they've found themselves in and they've realized they don't really want to be here. Or life has thrown something so big and dark at them that, oh my gosh, the yearning for change, I just need this to change, is overwhelming. This is where I was in 2011. In 2011, the beginning of 2011, a series of events in my life, unfortunate events, happened in very, very quick succession. And it spiraled me into suffering. The world was very, very dark. Life seemed confusing and pointless. I didn't have any direction. I was in a lot of pain. One day I realized that for this to change, I had to find the door. I had to find my way out. I had to lead. myself out of the situation I had found myself in. So I did. I found the door, I found a way. Within months, I was living a life of dreams coming true. And I use the word coming true, because my life is still a life of dreams coming true, because I continually up-level my dreams and life moves in that direction for me. Sometimes I just can't believe this is the life I'm living. I'm so happy. So that was at the beginning of 2011 when I fell into the darkness, or found myself in the darkness. And it could have very well become that year. You know the Friends song? Have you ever watched the TV show Friends, or you know the Rembrandt song? And there's a line in it that Friends used as their opening song, their theme song. And there's a line in it that says, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. I remember thinking, wow, imagine it not being your year. How could that ever happen in my naivety? And well, 2011 was shaping up to not be my year. I was feeling the lines of that song. But I led myself out, and by the end of 2011, some of the most extraordinarily wonderful, amazing things happened for me. So it was just hadn't been my day, my week, or my months, but the year turned out pretty spectacularly. Then a few years later, so in the darkness, a few months later, I'm living dreams coming true. And I continued, I'd found the tools and techniques, I'd found the door, I'd found the way out of the darkness and into a life of dreams coming true. As I kept using the tools and techniques, as I kept moving along that path, as I kept, some like to say, doing the work, within a few years, I was asked to participate in a happiness around the world survey, I'm just going to call it, for now. And I was deemed to be in the top 6% of happiest people in the world, which this research project had labeled or deemed extraordinarily happy or extraordinary happy. That was the level I was found to be in. And I think there's something really important to note here, and that is, at that time, I was actually going through something really challenging. I was moving through something quite challenging at the time in my life. So I've got something really challenging going on over here, but I'm found to be in the top 6% of happiest people in the world. So this level of happiness doesn't mean we're skipping around with our head in the clouds and nothing ever goes wrong or awry in our lives. It will, it's life, right? It's how we navigate it, how we handle it, how we move through it. That is the key, and that is what I've learned to do. And I've continued my adventure, my learning adventure, my development, my personal development, my professional development adventure since then, and I will continue to my whole life. I'm a lifelong learner. There's always room to expand, right? This became, being found to be extraordinarily happy was the inspiration behind the book I wrote in 2019, which is labeled Become Extraordinary. Then that became the inspiration for something else, which is my next free masterclass that I'm going to tell you about in a moment. The inspiration around this free masterclass of the same name, Become Extraordinary, actually dropped in. I channeled it while I was journaling. I was journaling in a really beautiful garden, in a beautiful park, not that long ago, waiting for a client. A client and I decided to have our next session or call or meeting in this beautiful park. the weather had turned very nice here in Melbourne. We'd come out of winter. We're like, right, let's go and meet in this park. It's beautiful. She told me that I'd never been there. She said there's cherry blossom trees there. It's absolutely stunning. And it was so peaceful, green, colourful, peaceful, lush. You could hear the birds singing. Hardly anyone was there because we were there in the middle of a work school day. It was so delicious. I decided to go a bit earlier than our meeting because, for the very reason, I wanted to sit and journal. I wanted to dive into my own thoughts in this really tranquil environment. And it dropped in as I was journaling. I received a very, very clear message. We want you to turn the book into a program, into a course to serve. It will serve. And then it was very quickly followed up with the next message, which makes me giggle, which is, and it will sell. Now, this is the first time I am delivering Become Extraordinary, and I'm delivering it as a free masterclass. I have decided that I'm not going to request a financial exchange this time around. This could change in the future. Right now, for this round, it's going to be an energetic exchange. So what I mean by that is I will show up every day for 5 days, starting tomorrow for about an hour or less a day. And the energetic exchange is that you will show up, that you will also show up. And if the time doesn't suit you, because I know my community is all around the globe. And I know sometimes the times don't suit you, or you are in the same time zone as me, but you've got a life, right? So I understand coming in live, you do get more of the energy. I absolutely believe that. I believe if you can make it live, it's just that tiny little bit more powerful and that tiny little bit more valuable. However, I understand life is life, times don't suit everyone, and the recordings are available afterwards, so you don't have to be here live. That's the inspiration behind this masterclass. It was dropped in, it was channeled to me. Turn the book into a course it's going to serve. We're going to go deeper than the book. If you bought the book, thank you so much, or received the book as a gift from me, or won it as a prize, I often give it away as a prize, also send it out as gifts. People have purchased it. If you have the book, if you've read the book, we're going to go, it is going to be, it is inspired from the book. I'm pulling out some of the tools and techniques from the book, but we're going to go a little bit deeper because I wrote that in 2019. It's 2022. So much has happened since then around the world. We've all changed, including me. I've changed. And as I said earlier, I'm always leveling up. I'm always, my own expansion never ends. My own learnings never end. So I'm going to be bringing in the new version of me, the up-level version of me, not the version of me who wrote that book. So we will be going a little deeper. You don't need to be, this is something I really, really, really want to make very, 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 very clear. You don't have to be in that dark room that I was in to receive benefit from this free masterclass. In fact, most of my clients are very high-performing, high-functioning individuals. They're all super intelligent. They're all absolute geniuses. They are all extraordinary. I see them all as absolutely extraordinary. So I just wanted to say you don't have to be where I was. I'm just saying I was at the bottom level of the happiness scale. The bottom. You couldn't have gotten more bottom. I don't even know what the bottom is called in this survey because the email that I received just said, hey, you've been deemed extraordinarily happy. You're our top level. But I would have named it desperately unhappy, right? So I was at desperately unhappy, but there's all these levels leading up to extraordinarily happy. You can be at any of those levels. Like I said, I found my way out of the darkness. I became very, very, very happy, and then started living a life of dreams coming true, and then kept, this is the beauty of coaching tools and techniques. You can use them over and over and over and over for the rest of your life. And I'm going to be sharing some of them with you. You will have them forever, to keep forever. Tools and techniques I personally use still to this day. And my life keeps getting better and better and better and better and better. I have to pinch myself. Is this really my life? Is this really my life? So if you're sitting in a place where you're thinking, wow, life's really thrown me some lemons, I want to do a complete overhaul. I want to start again. I want to start again, complete overhaul. This masterclass will bear value for you. If you're thinking, my life's so good, but it could be great, come and join us. If you're thinking, my life is amazing, but there's just this one or two tweaks in, maybe there's a tweak in one area or a level up in one area, or there's just one dream at the moment, that would make my life extraordinary. Come and join us, because it is going to serve you no matter where you are in the levels of happiness. You're a genius. You're intelligent. You're a high performer. Come and up-level a little more. Come and see if there's some new tools and techniques. Try them out. They're all tried and tested. I use them personally, and my clients use them. And we see results. I see results in my life. I see results in my clients' lives. It makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. My wish for you is that you get out of bed every single morning pinching yourself that this is your life. My wish for you is you wonder how you did it. How did I even get here? How did I even do this? I don't even know. We're going to be diving into clarity around your life, getting clear on what you want it to look like, how you want it to be. We're going to be doing mind mastery. We're going to be looking at energetics, quantum leaping, your skills, your gifts, your strengths, your uniqueness, your individuality, who you are. Maybe you've got a huge dream at the moment, huge goal, huge vision. There's something you want to change in the world, or something you want to change in your life. Most of my clients want to change something in the world. They're big vision, big dreams. You're going to find this masterclass of value. I'm going to take you through exactly what I did. Exactly what I did to go from, that went from desperately sad and in despair, through the levels, so you can be at any level, to extraordinary happiness. We start tomorrow. So if this is calling you, if this is creating some feelings in you, if you're thinking, this could be the thing that I've been wanting to cross my path. People tell me that a lot. Oh my gosh, I was just thinking about something like this, and here it is. I manifested it. I created it. Then I'm going to post the link. I am going to upload this into Instagram. So if you're watching me on Instagram, the link is in my bio. If you're watching me on one of the Facebook platforms, I'm going to pop it in the comments. We hope to see you. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. I'm beyond excited about it. I'm beyond excited. It's first time that we're all coming together. It's maybe the only time. It's an energetic exchange and not a financial exchange. At the end of the day, the choice is always yours. You are the expert. Maybe you're an expert. Friday afternoon, right? You are the expert in your life. If this calls out to you, I cannot wait to spend the next 5 days with you. If it's not what you desire right now, that is perfect too. I will see you on the internet. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a really fabulous weekend. Bye.